Look for the 800-meter race, Semenya, in the women's race. It's been a smashing 3 days of athletics all round from the Tuks Stadium. I think so far it's about 5 records that have been broken. The 100-meter record in the junior boys, the 200-meter. Yesterday we saw Clarence Munyai in the men's heats on the 200-meter event. I think there's also broken records in the boys junior 100-meter, 4x100-meter relay as well. But before we get there, let's give you a quick update on what happened earlier today at the athletics. Now, the Athletics South Africa Senior Championships, as I said, come to an end later tonight at the Tuks Stadium in Pretoria. Although fans were treated to the best of the countries, well, the best from the country in the past 3 days, Clarence Munyai, who set the new South African record in the men's 200-meter event yesterday, did not run in the finals. Munyai apparently pulled up with a hamstring injury and did not report to the start line for his race a short while ago. After setting the track alight yesterday, beating Wade van Niekerk's 200-meter mark by 0.15 of a second, many had come out to see if Clarence Munyai would take the championship honours in tonight's final. It was not to be though, as the 20-year-old did not make it out to the track. The show would go on without him, and Luke Adams took the honours in a blistering 20.08 seconds. Thando Dlodlo, who a couple of days ago broke the boys' 100-meter record, took the silver medal with a personal best time of 20.41 seconds. He was followed home by Roscoe Engel, who took bronze.
To be national champion, what does it mean to you?
It means everything to me, because I've worked hard to get this far, and now I've run a PB. But it's quite disappointing because I was expecting everyone to be in the race so that I can be more excited about it. Thank you.
Has there been any word on why Clarence Munyai didn't run in that race?
He had a problem with his right inside hamstring. I think it's a great one, so he's struggling with that.
Earlier in the evening, Justine Palfreman took the honours in the women's 200-meter final with a time of 22.99 seconds.
Justine, you were favourite coming into the final here, but it still had to be done.
Yes, it still had to be done. I still had to come out here. It was anybody's chance, and a final to anybody's race.
Sub 23 in these conditions, your thoughts?
I'm so happy. I really wanted to 23, and I had so much fun doing it. So, yeah, I'm just so grateful.
So far, 5 records have been broken at the Senior National Championships. The junior boys, 4x100-meter SA record. Karina Horn breaking the women's 100-meter record. Clarence Munyai and his world-leading time in the men's 200-meter event. Thando Dlodlo setting a new mark on the juniors 100-meter event, as well as Zane van der Walt, who took the honours in the junior 400-meter hurdles for women. In Pretoria, let's take now some live pictures. The men's 800-meter event has just ended. I know Udo Carlson, our reporter, has been, well, he always covers all things athletics for us. We're checking right now, as you can see, the men congratulating each other following that race. I think the time they ran was 1:46.06 in the men's 800-meter race. Let's quickly check in and see what's happening. In fact, let's catch Udo as he does the interview with the victor.
Tsepotite, what was the race plan here tonight?
I'm really glad to win this race, but first of all I would like to thank God for the strength, and also like to thank my coach for the long preparation that we've been doing. Came here, I knew very well that this race is going to be hard, but I just told myself that I knew very well that the last 200 meters or 100 meters, the one who's going to win this race, the one who's going to do a smart move.
When you had the champion of last year in your sights here, and you knew you needed to outkick him, your thoughts?
Yeah, it was my first time last year running 800 meters, but I just learned from last year, because came here and knew very well that I must work very hard to defend my bronze medal of last year.
Well, it's nice to go from bronze to gold. Well done, champion.
Thank you.
Good to have you, though. Tsepotite there, the national 800-meter champion at the ASA National Track and Field Champs. It's one of the races we've all been waiting for, the women's 800 meters, and of course all eyes on lane 5, Caster Semenya. And Semenya, the national record holder, multiple Olympic and world champion, and she showed what she wants to do this year. There she is. She ran 1 minute 58.92 in the semi-finals, and we can't wait to see what she'll try in this race. That's Jenna Lofstrand. Jenna Lofstrand, silver medal winner from last year. She has a best of 2 minutes 1.5. Well, a few gaps in the field. Jera Carstens and Simone Vates not there, but it's all about Caster Semenya, Jenna Lofstrand, and starting fast there, the young 17-year-old Leanne Blake. But Semenya is having nothing. Semenya is going to take the front here. Caster Semenya moving to the front, not as fast as she did in the heats. Lofstrand going with her, and it's going to be a race between those two. Bronze, rather gold and silver from last year, Semenya and Lofstrand, and I'm sure they will repeat that. But Caster Semenya slowly going faster.
Jalo ka di semi-final motla hopolo rile ga hlalosa re ntwa boholo ke a medale wa silver lo bronze ban ho a tsebahala ka nnete ntle le hore mehlolo e ka nna ya qhubela ka ro LC de Villiers hore medale wa gauta o tla le bakae taba kholo ya Semenya ke yona ya hore na ebe nako ya ha e tla bankae empa o itse ha ke tla sa khatello ho hang ke shebane jalo lo ntlafatsa lebelo la ka ba thethela jalo di metara tsa bona tse magolo a mane tsa pele tsa ba khaola khangana 800 meters eleng hona ho mafuma ha di Caster Semenya ke yena ntsa etelletse dintho pele.
Well, that's a 58-second first lap for Semenya. She looks so focused through these championships. She is tactically astute. She knows exactly what she's doing out there. Jenna Lofstrand trying her best to keep up with the South African record holder, but Semenya still opening that gap. It's about 20 meters now between Semenya and Lofstrand, and about another 15 meters between Lofstrand and the rest of the field. Number 4, 1, 2 there is Lisa Kellerman, the 18-year-old trying to run hard. A lot of these athletes in this field quite young, and Semenya now coming around the bend. She's accelerating into the final straight is Caster Semenya. She's trying to get a good time here. The gap getting even bigger and bigger. Semenya showing some of that 400 speed as well. She's going even faster. This is going to be a good time, and it's going to be 1:57.83. It's faster than the heats for Caster Semenya. Under 2 minutes for her. Jenna Lofstrand does get the silver, but it's all about that woman, Caster Semenya, showing the shapes he's in prior to the Commonwealth Games.
Di papading tsa di Commonwealth o tloa kgweding e tlang ya Mmesa e hlola matsatsi a mane. Caster Semenya o nka jalo lebelo lena ka 1:57.83 mme maemong a bobedi ke sematsatsa sa moatlete wa Afrika Borwa ke bua jalo ka Jenna Lofstrand, maemong a boraro ke Leanne Blake.
Well, Semenya, as is her wont, congratulating all the other competitors. She literally goes to every single one of them and congratulates them after every race, and that is so great to see. And Semenya going across there to Udo Karlse. Caster Semenya, the bib says number 1. You are number 1 in the 800. Yeah, you had a race plan. You stuck it to perfection here tonight again.
I think for us, we stick to the plans. The main thing is to maintain the pace. We went under 60. I had to maintain that, so I wanted to see if I can run 1:57, 1:56. So, yeah.
Faster than the heats, even in these conditions. It means that Caster Semenya is in really good form ahead of the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, of course. I think the plans went according to the plan. So now it's just to go back, rectify mistakes that we have done here in the championship and see what we can do in the Commonwealth.
You keep talking about rectifying mistakes even after the 1500. If you look at it very quickly, where is the improvement going to come from? What sort of things do you need to tweak?
Like I said, it's all about rhythm. We need to maintain the speed. Obviously in top 5 we are a bit sluggish, towards second lap. I had to pick up a bit, so that's where we need to rectify. For us, we learn each and every day, when we run. It's no longer about playing games. It's about, performance. So if you want to be perfect, you need to start from here home so people can take you serious.
So going to the Gold Coast, it's going to be gold for Caster Semenya in the 800, 1500.
That's a plan. I cannot say that, but obviously I'm doing for my people, people who support me, my South African people. I feel proud to be a South African, man. So with this, crowd, it's all about them. We're just here to entertain them.
Well, go and entertain the crowds down there, because I know that you're going to do your quick lap of honor. Caster Semenya, well done.
Thanks a lot.
There we go. 800-meter champion Caster Semenya going to take the accolades of the crowd now. But let's go upstairs just to confirm that result.
Well, this is the result of that women's 800 meters. We just saw Caster Semenya 157.80 for the gold. Lofstrand, as we thought, got the silver in a 205.82. She won't be happy with that time. Leanne Black, though, will be very happy with the bronze. Back to Udo Carlson.
Well, thank you very much, Arno. Now, this national championship's all about inclusivity. You would have seen across the 3 days of competing, the able-bodied athletes getting stuck into competition very often in the same category, on the same track with athletes running with disabilities in various categories. Now, a very special young lady, Simone Krier, takes part in multiple events. Let's have a look, of course, at her taking part in the discus.
Gets the technique right, just tries to get